Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of the Monkey Business Show. Today we have my two wonderful co-hosts, Johan and Misha. What's up, boys? How you doing?
Hello, hello. Great to finally have Misha here.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Misha, how's life,
It,
my
it
friend?
was it was destined for me to come. Great, doing great. I knew this moment will come. Yeah, life is good. Life is good.
You still in Lisbon, 3 rooms away from Johan?
One room away.
One room away.
very, very close.
We share a balcony here in the back. Right behind me is Misha's bedroom.
Amazing. So, dude, yesterday night we finished DPC with the tie breaks, and obviously it was like 7 weeks of grueling Dota. How are you feeling? Still alive? I'm surprised.
Yeah, a bit tired by that. Like we lost some games, as you've seen. So yeah, I'm in shape of like not even getting ready to work, but we launched some processes where we need to grind very hard since today. So yeah, I'm in the mood of working.
I don't know if I can ask, but how do you think, or what do you think happened during the Liquid series? The two of them that we played, were they really good, or
I
we were
mean,
like?
uh, I mean, first of all, they played good, and second of all, when they played good, our weaknesses got exposed, and we didn't work on our game as hard as we could be working. And like we realized, like this little reality check, yo, let's play a lot of pubs, let's not be lazy, let's please try harder than other teams, because we stopped trying harder than other teams. And this is kind of the result, I think.
Okay, Johan, how do you saw them during the games?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like personally, I don't think strategically the approach from the first two games was the best. I think, they ban MR heroes, take the Razor. Now we have this kind of game. We know it's a Razor. They could flex it many ways. We saw Sai play it a few times. And I didn't like the lanes that we crafted for those two games. And then I think the first game in the tiebreaker series, like the second time around, I really liked the approach. I think game was very winnable. Maybe even should have won. And then lose that game, feel bad, change things up, change the draft a bit. At this point, I'm like, fuck it, like you don't have to beat Liquid, like screw it, already worked hard, it was good, like let's take the lessons we can take. Or if you manage to, of course, come back in that game or manage to win, then smack him again game 3. But I think the ideas were much better second time around, and I think it's good lessons if you take them, and I'm sure everybody will try everything against OG. They will ban MR, take MR, ban, BZM, steal Misha heroes. They will do whatever, to figure it out. And yeah. But it was good games. I think Liquid also really showed up. The Mika played super well in all 4 games.
Well, the new strat. The new strat is you take Jerax and you take Anna. Saudi.
Yeah.
That's the new strat.
I didn't see that coming.
He doesn't even play Dota. I mean, we were with him literally 2 weeks ago, and he doesn't play Dota. But I don't know. I think it will be a fun trip.
Yeah, I think it will either start really well and potentially continue like that, or if it doesn't start really well, I think they're in big trouble. I don't know. Like, let's see how it goes. Maybe there's not so much rust, or maybe it's the rustiest spoon in the entire shelf. Like, let's see. Anna can obviously always perform, but when like right now I'm a rusty spoon, and I know what it would feel like to just jump back in, like that. I'm not Seb grinding 15 pubs every day.
Hey, he's retired. Okay. Watch out what you say about our captain. Okay?
Don't speak about him like that.
Yeah,
he's like,
you think you are?
I play for fun. Scariest thing ever.
Oh, well, dude. Misha, this is going to be finally you get to go to a big land. Are you excited about the flying? Of course, the flying is your favorite part of all lands.
I've watched like the tickets. It's pretty comfortable flights. I'm happy. Right.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was speaking with Misha. I mean, Misha is a absolute like creature of nightmares. He prefers layovers to direct flight.
Really?
He's like, yeah, you know, you get to land and you get to chill. When I heard that, I'm like, what? I've never ever in my life heard that. So I guess
But I still
all kinds
didn't
of
change
people
anything.
interested.
Yeah, we are going same planes.
Is that direct flight?
No.
Okay.
One layover.
Okay. I mean, I was very excited when I saw the lineup of the tournament because, I mean, if it's true that the Chinese teams are going to be there, that is amazing, you know? We'll get to see them for the first time the whole season. Probably in 2 years, right? Is the first time we see them?
Who are you talking
besides
about?
TI, sorry. No, the Chinese teams because
Oh, right.
LGD and RNG are going to be there.
Well, I don't know how it works and how things are right now in China, but I heard that it was really hard for them to leave and be guaranteed to get back in. Like the hassle is also getting back into China. Is that different now? Do you know?
They might not try to go back to China. They're going to go directly to Arlington after. They're not going from.
Oh, and then from Arlington,
Saudi.
they're looking somewhere else to actually stay for TI,
I think,
or
yeah, I think they're not going back. That's my
okay.
That was if I was their CEO, that's what I would say. Boys, pack up the things because we're not going back until TI. You know, until after TI. Because there is no problem going from, let's say, Saudi out into the world. It's just the problem is coming in and out to China. So you're not coming back.
I just read that the WHO was recommending mask mandates to get put back in soon. Maybe not now, but I don't know. I just read. Misha, are you ready for COVID world again? Oh, really?
I mean, I've said here almost all the time while COVID world stopped. So the moments where I paused my life was still wear full masks and stuff. Like I'm still used to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Did you ever got COVID, Misha?
No.
No. Well,
No,
I have I have for all of us. So don't worry. I had it like a few times.
Yeah, Misha is one of the very few people I know that haven't had it once. You know.
I'm trying carefully. I'm dodging it. I'm respecting rules.
We were actually talking about something. Obviously, I'm going to make a joke, and I'm going to start by saying this is a joke, okay? But I think that every team that is going to TI should try to get COVID in September, so you don't get it during the tournament because it's going to be impossible. You know, there's like 30 teams that are going to TI, and you're telling me that nobody's going to get sick. And on Stockholm, for example, it was only like a week. You know, so if you get sick after the tournament. But here we're going to be there for 3 weeks.
Yeah, so, I also think the vaccine, I guess, works very well for some people to not get it for a while. A lot of people, I know, except Jay is one of the other odd ones out. Is like once they get it, they have a really hard time getting it for a while. So it might be a good strat to maybe not get COVID, but like either get sick or get vaccinated in due time, and just make sure your immune system is strong. You know, as strong as it can be.
So Misha, I have the 2 shots, the vaccines, and the booster. And I got COVID 3 times.
Oh.
Some people are just lucky.
Pfizer?
Yep. 3 times. I got the regional COVID when it started. I got the 2022 COVID early, and then I got it a few times. Yeah. 2020, 2021, and 2022. I get it once a year. It's like my year.
Poor boy.
Yeah. But it's in LA. In LA, there was like a few weeks of masks, and after that, they decided that they were not going to wear masks. And I have a normal life in LA. I go out to bars, to restaurants, to clubs, to pubs, and there's no mask. But anyhow, Misha, going back to the Dota part, how are you seeing the team? How are you enjoying your experience now that you're qualified to TI? You know, you're a TI captain now. How do you see the world from that?
I mean, I don't see world much differently. But still, I haven't ever been in a situation where some kind of TI is secured or major, and usually it's not so easy to qualify for majors for me also. I usually lose like 50 qualifiers or something before getting to one. So securing major after major after major looks so strange. But I understand how it works from Dota point of view. But the way how it translates into real life still like amazes me. You know, like they're like trying hard playing Dota, but the result is like so good. Like so basically, yeah. Happy times.
You were one of the only teams to also qualify for every major. I mean, including season 1 that got cancelled. Why do you think you could do it and someone else who looked like they were going to do it again, like Gaming Gladiators, they couldn't do it season 3? Do you think there was burnout? Do you think they fell behind? Do you think
heroes changed much, and you have to adapt, and it had to be completely different set of heroes for most of the players. For them, like very little heroes stayed similar. You can't play whatever, like Tidehunter and Elaine, or what did they play? I forgot, but like you can't be playing like those heroes that they used to be. And Vresking, like they got a lot of success with Vresking and these type of things. And now they're a bit lazy. They qualified to TI, and like they have this third season, and they just couldn't handle it. I think it's not so easy. You have to have somebody who is like, "Yo, let's work," like, "Yo, wake up," like nonstop.
Yeah, I had the same vibe. I think lazy / like not motivated enough is the vibe I got. Like, and as a result, they didn't adapt. Because I think they could have, like, I don't think this was the most competitive season 3. I actually think season 2 was more competitive for some reason. And I think part of it is like maybe the burnout and so on, but like Secret started out really rough. It looked, completely in shambles, and then they got better. And yeah, Gaming Gladiators didn't really show up. I also think Liquid didn't really show up in the beginning, and then they got better. Yeah, I think there's not many people were able to, stay as motivated season 3 as season 2. Like,
True.
or not get tired, I guess.
So yesterday there were 2 reverse sweeps, right? Because Goon Squad won game 1, and then Gaming Gladiators won game 2 and 3. After I watched game 1 of Goon Squad, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna take it, Do you guys watch any of the series?
I didn't watch the Goon Squad. I watched Entity Secret, yeah.
Entity Secret was the same thing. Secret won game 1, and then Entity won 2 and 3. How was that?
I mean, that was epic. That series I was watching. Like, I'm watching game 2, and Secret are leading, like, pretty much, even though, like, I agree with Johan, like, Entity draft super fun, but, like, it was super hype. Like, I'm sure it's, like, 2-0, and...
I mean, the Gaming Gladiators Goon Squad, that would have been so insane if Gladiators would have gone relegated again, or like relegated again. I mean, if they would have gotten relegated, like out of the positions of the last 2 seasons.
They were very close, eh? Very, very close.
Yeah. Shaky territory.
So yeah, I spoke to Cybermat from Secret. Obviously, they were very bumped. This is just sad, like they didn't get to go to any majors, and now they have to go to close qualifiers. And now, well, we have, I don't know, Misha, if you've seen, but there is like the breakdown of all teams to TI. So there's going to be 12 teams invited directly. Then 6 teams will be invited, 1 per region from the close qualifiers. Okay, so think about it. In Europe, it will be the teams that are already invited, that with points, then 1 team that will make it from the qualifiers, and then 2 and 3 of Europe will go there as well and fight it on a LAN. So
strong.
We're gonna have 30 teams in TI this year. So that means that you see, in a world where things make sense or come this way, then you have more chances than last year to make it. So imagine, like, if Nigma is really strong, well, Nigma makes it directly, and then Secret and, I don't know, Goon Squad, get to go to Singapore and fight it out.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I think that, I don't know if another TI without Nigma is of my liking. I want to see the boys there as well. They've been looking strong.
It's up to them. Come. Let's go. Let's fight.
Johan, how do you think, you've been in their position, how do you think they feel, both Papi and Kuro right now?
Oof. I mean, I think it's inevitable, like, questioning of the state of your life, what you're doing with your time. And so again, like, it impresses me that there's like sign of high motivation from both of them. I've heard it, I've seen it, and they're obviously still there playing. But undoubtedly, they must be also thinking like, wow, it's been so long. Why is it getting harder and more intense, and why was it easier back in the day? And I mean easier in the sense of like it was easier to kind of live still while being a competitor. And now I can imagine that, you know, Nigma, they've been bootcamping, I think, from start till finish in the second division. And I think Secret, you know, they've been boot camping, they've switched players, they've been adjusting, adapting, and really trying to, you know, make a turn before it was too late for them. But hey, like you go over those things in your head, like you think, and I think they've just dug themselves in a hole where the only way out is, you know, you have to prove everybody wrong. You have to go to TI, and you have to show that fuck you, fuck the system, fuck everybody. Like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna play, and I hope they have the strength to, you know, keep it together and not crumble. But I do think that with all that stuff going on in your head, you're always at like a verge of saying, fuck it, I can't anymore, I need a break, or like, fuck, like, this needs to change. I imagine there's a lot of pressure, you know, probably even less so for Cora than for Poppy right now, because just the nature of things, right? You're moving up instead of moving down, even though Secret is Division 1 and Nigma, you know, they're back to Division 1, but they just finished Division 2 season. Now it's all about the qualifier, right? Like, I think once you go over all that, all they think about is the qualifier, all they think about is TI.
Do you think, I'm going to say a horrible thing, but it's like, do you think that Kuro is also have less pressure because he also did not make it last year? Well, will Papi will be a massive failure not making it this year?
No, in that sense, I think it's the other way around.
So Kuro is like, I have to make it this time, you know?
If he doesn't, I can't imagine, like, you know, you continue. But hey, depends on your motivation.
Uh-huh. Have you also been watching any other regions? Because I watched the EG Quincy and EG slapped Quincy 2-0. It was a slapping.
Do you spend time on NA region, Misha?
I don't.
Which region gets your respect? China region gets your respect, right?
No, sir. I mean, we watch CS in Europe. I mean, mostly CS. I mean, I honestly think that sometimes you can watch like an A fight or in China, like how they play. And I'm not saying it's like somehow lower or higher. It's just so different Dota. And especially in China, like they play such a different Dota. Like all the moves are different, all the laning is different. Like they think completely different. Like so strange. But in, for example, CIS and like I watched 90% of this team. They're so structured. I can easily see everything. I can easily understand everything. Like how outsiders play or Navi play or Team Spirit play. This is like big structure, and I enjoy witnessing it and like looking at it. Like, it's very interesting, like those teams.
Well, you know, I'm a 2K player, so nothing that I say will actually be useful to any of you. But as a viewer, I enjoy the Nightwish, so the Nightfall Lycan on Game 1 versus Quincy Crew. It looks super fucking broken from what they were doing. He ran over the lane.
I mean, I'm afraid of Lycan for years. Not big news. I know hero is broken. I'm banning it every game.
I thought it was... Yeah, but I didn't get to see it that much, but it just looked so broken when he played it.
It is.
Misha, Fly was playing Dazzle the whole series.
Uh-huh.
It's not a hero that we see a lot in Europe either.
I do know Dazzle. Actually, in Europe pubs, Dazzle is like the most picked hero almost. In every pub I see it, almost every pro likes to play it, but they rarely pull it off in competitive. But in CIS, they literally pick Dazzle every second game on post 5. And I'm looking at the hero. Like maybe I'll be playing, like, because it's like a lane stomper. You don't allow like nobody to come to your like small camp, and like this ulti, I'm trying to figure out like what to do with it. Like I thought like you have to use poison touch, then all spells, then ulti. Now I see Dazzle spammers using heal, then ulti, then other spells, and I still have no idea what this ulti does. Like even though I understand like what it does, I read everything. I understand like 40 heal per cast, something. No idea like how to use it properly. Like is it spelled trash or Rainbow? Like I have no idea. So yeah, need to play. Dazzle is fun. I think underrated.
Tahan, you used to play Dazzle yourself?
Yeah, I actually really like Dazzle as a concept. I generally like saving heroes a lot. I remember back in the day when people picked Axe to counter Dazzle Grave and stuff. Um, I think it's a lot harder to play around the same type. There's less like early 5-man ball in a lot of the drafts. But I still think he's one of the best 5-man ball heroes, especially now with the new ulti too. Even though the old ulti was also 5-man oriented, the new one with the CDR and mana boots and like you max Shadow Wave, it can feel really fun. You can feel like mega healer group tank stuff. But he doesn't enjoy playing against these pucks pushing side lanes. Obviously, with the shard you get more plays. I like Dazzle a lot. I'm a Dazzle fan.
Awesome. And Luna, Artisi was playing Luna. I haven't seen a lot of Luna in Europe either, in Luna Pro Gaming.
I mean, I think this hero is slowly coming back. It's been dead for like 5 months already, and we are also looking at it sometimes. I don't know, when hero is not picked like for so long, people forget about ever banning it, picking like some like Night Stalkers, Dragon Knight offlane, never respecting it. And basically, if you want to, sometimes you can craft funny lane with Luna, and if it stomps the lane, as usually, it will be strong hero again. I assume. So maybe hero is interesting. Like, should be respected. Maybe trash.
So maybe he goes through a whole explanation of why the hero is good, and then you say, well, maybe trash.
Maybe it's complete trash. Playable, I don't know. Usually it loses to every carry, every fight.
So yeah, I think that for me, again, the 2K editor, Misha, in Europe, every fucking game that I watch has the same 4 or 5 heroes. Is the Tiny, the Dawnbreaker, the Marcy,
of course,
the Zeus. That's it. Pack, correct. It's the same game over and over and over.
Of course. And we'll be playing it until the end. I mean, what can you do? You come to, I don't know, what are other heroes? I even forgot. Like, post for, I don't know, like, what people used to pick. Like, I'm just comparing every, like, regular post for Air Spirit. We can pick Air Spirit for Tommy. He's level 30. But Dawnbreaker has 100 damage, 5 armor, 330 move speed, and second spell like destroys 40% of HP bar level 1. And basically second spell, first spell, like level 2, you just finish him. He just dies, full HP. I mean, of course we're gonna pick Dawnbreaker. Why would we pick Our Spirit, right? I mean, other heroes the same. Like, all those heroes are broken. Sorry, no Spirit. Fans. Spirit is not coming back.
You know what would be cool? Like a huge patch tomorrow changing like the armor, the damage, ET, Earth Spirit getting buffed, like Chen getting like a new spell, fucking, I don't fucking know, like change some shit, like yeah. Just change everything, you know? I would love to see like big changes. I would like to see some meta switch to the point where nobody knows what's going on. Like you can play Dazzle Spectre, you can play, back to Zeus strat. Like I want all the strats to work. I want Magnus to be buffed again. I want Sven to have a little bit of a buff. Like anti-Su heroes. Like I don't know. I want something that changes like all the dynamics, all the heroes. Everybody has to look at every hero again and be like, is this good? Is this worth it? Io, Lich. Like I need to see some all Dota heroes back in action too. I need to see some Axe. I want to see Axe in the game. I want to see Centaur back in the game. Like, can we please give Centaur something, you know?
I mean, if they will pick Draw, we can pick Centaur once. Last pick, then you might see it. If nothing special, yeah, you will never see it until big patch. Like 5 years or so, when it comes. 10 years.
What is the worst hero in Dota for you guys right now?
Worst hero? Let me look at the...
I was literally doing the same thing.
I'm looking at the heroes there. I mean...
I would say I'm so unbelievably tired of seeing Razor. I'm super tired of seeing Razor. I still am fed up with like Wraith King and CK, even though Wraith King is out of meta, CK not all the time, but I still, I'm on the break. What else? I mean, I just miss a lot of supports, I would say too. I miss Shaker, Earth Spirit. Yeah, I like some of the casual range supports that you don't see so often on 5 as well, like Venge and stuff. Even Witch Doctor, When was the last time Witch Doctor has been in game?
I mean, the thing is, Witch Doctor Witch Doctor is getting in popularity so much. You will see it every game very soon. Like I'm telling you, like everybody loves Witch Doctor. I mean, I think we can delete Disruptor. Like I didn't have enough success with it. Like hero has to be rewarded.
Hey!
I think we can delete this trash hero. Delete Disruptor.
I could have saved you some time on that. If you need other advice, let me know. CM5 very trash, Misha. CM5 not so good.
So you think that what is the most, let's say, like the most unpickable hero? The one is like you cannot pick this hero. It's absolute trash. You will lose with
I think it's Disruptor.
I think
it's Disruptor. I think so too.
He has to be the one.
So somebody asked me the other day, and I said that probably was Abaddon right now. Is Abaddon still possible?
No.
I mean, I get to Agony while solo win the official.
Yeah.
Come on, get out of here.
Abaddon, you can do things for
the
your
game.
team. Yeah, it's good. Abaddon's good.
It's an art to play Abaddon.
Disruptor is the useless one.
He is so trash. It's unbelievable how trash this hero is. And I don't understand like whoever is balancing the game and like the concept of Disruptor, how he looks at this and it's like job done, you know? It's like when your toilet is overflowing and you just close the door and pretend it's not there. It's like, all right, fine.
Hero is perfect for 10 years. Not gonna touch it ever.
Perfect. Wait. Maybe we
Chef's
give
kiss.
Chef's kiss. Maybe we give the kinetic field like half a second longer uptime. 0.25, you know, less formation. Yeah.
Let's just give him the shittiest shard in the game that nobody buys like ever.
And nerf it after. Yes.
yeah. Stops giving contact speed or something. Like, just kill
Disruptor is one of my favorite heroes to play and the favorite heroes to watch plays. And the fact that it's not in the meta is heartbreaking for me because I love it.
Yeah, Disruptor is so hype, you glimpse someone and he just runs away. Uses his escape. Disruptor is very spectacular, I see.
Okay, Misha, well, thank you for making me feel bad with myself. How about Lion, Leech, Ogre, Oracle?
No. I mean, Ogre, I think is close. In my world, Ogre is close to Disruptor.
Borderline. I'm playing Ogre, but I feel like I am walking on the edge. Like it's super borderline.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm wondering, do I even do something? Like, maybe I'm just like there behind, like doing something. I don't know.
How about Lion?
Lion requires crazy skill, and if you're skilled on Lion, you will be doing like crazy stuff. Like it's all about like if you survive the first jump, you know, 99% of the Lions like just blink hex, finger, boom, dead. Like if you're able to survive and do it again, I think your value goes like twice. If you do it again, x4, again x8.
I mean, the thing is, if you just support with Trenkos, but you're like a level 8 Lion, they still have to kill you. You know, they actually have to kill you because no matter what, like Impale and Hex will remain good spells. But if you have like almost any heroes but you're running together as 5 and you're running into a fight, nobody is going to talk about Disruptor. Nobody is going to think about Disruptor spells. Nobody gives a fuck about Disruptor. You know, you can just ignore him or you can kill him, your choice. But with like Bane,
you can
Lion,
walk past him.
Yeah, you can just walk past and pretend he's neutral creep. Like it doesn't matter. But with other heroes, you're like, you have to kill him. You actually have to, you know, usually early. And that's where the difference is. Even though they're both squishy, like Disruptor has one spell, and it doesn't always work.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna just go over more heroes to see if they're trash. Warlock? Is Warlock trash?
Nah.
We can argue here.
No.
I think Warlock is okay, but
I jumped into a new boat. I think Warlock is okay too.
Somewhere, like, of course, he's not high tier, not even mediocre tier, but he's getting closer to mediocre tier of heroes.
Okay.
I like Warlock. I like Fatal Bonds. Even the Shadow Word has value now. Again, before when salves were better, it was much worse.
How about Rubik?
Good
is that support right now?
I actually think Rubik is positioned 3 more than 4, or it's a very greedy 4. You know, then I like it.
I've seen post 2 Rubik on Scream against us. He goes like Thread, Sky Ascend, he's fat. He like buys this Agony, BKB, you know, like he cuts non-stop, everything so strong. I think you see position 3 Rubik like something kind of the same. Yeah, it can be done. Like hero is very strong core. Like I didn't know, but it is.
How about Tinker? Is Tinker in meta?
What is this hero? Tinker? Where? I can't see. I think they switched rearm and nobody even read the changes. Like, oh, rearm changes like to something. Not gonna play it ever. They also have a new shard for Tinker that changes the cast range of enemy spells, something.
Yeah, that thing is actually really strong, very strong. But I don't know if it's easy to use. Yeah.
Scary hero.
Okay, I'm going through the list. Is OD gone right now?
I don't think OD is hero.
Yeah. I very rarely see it. Sometimes people still pull out like default threads, BKB, Witchblade, and it still hurts. And yeah, they don't max Astral anymore from what I've seen. Like it's always first, third. Default right click OD will still be here.
Enough about heroes though, I think. Fuck that. Could do rating heroes all day. But I'm more curious about why Matu wasn't going to go to the tournament.
I don't know.
Does anyone know? Was that announced?
No idea. So for all of you guys who are listening, Anna is going to be playing for Liquid, and he's going to be playing for Matu. And yeah.
Dahak for Neta for 33. So there will be 2 standards. It's a really big tournament. Damn. Don't you think it's such a big blow to Liquid that now they just adjusted to all the bear strats and nature's prophet strats and Matu heroes, like kind of like dictate everything?
It's gonna be hard. Like even like if you assume Anna is like better or not worse, player can do all the stuff. But still, like hero pool is so different. Like,
yeah,
like the things Mato play, they flex those things like 1, 2, 3 to Zai to mid. Every game, like I like he can go laundry it mid, laundry it easy. They play off it. Gonna be scary.
And Daxak for Neta, I mean, it's maybe playable because they share a bit of hero pool.
Yeah.
But still, like Neta, I think is what makes Thunder so different from other teams. Like 9 has his heroes, it's true, and I think I don't know, like their overall hero pool is more similar to other teams. It just Neta and how they play around him, like with the DPs. I mean, the pushing heroes, like all the Lycans and whatever. I also think that team took like that was one of the more intense players to try to find a stand-in for. Like you're not going to find people who can kind of do what he does.
I mean, yeah, that's unique. What they are building, what they're trying to do, like very unique. Like trying to play to player strengths so much, ignoring everything. Like, yo, he plays summons. Like this will be meta. We'll be picking summons non-stop. Sometimes it's scary. Like, I think it's cool. What they're doing.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's do a review of the teams that are going to be in this tournament. So in one group we have OG, Nigma, Never Give Up, Royal Never Give Up, Liquid, and TSM. And in the other one we have The Booster, PSG, Secret, Spirit, and Tundra Esports. I don't even know who the boosters is. Who are the boosters?
Nobody knows who the boosters is.
It's one of the Saudi Arabian teams, I think.
Okay. Okay, so the first game that we play, Johan, you were saying we play RNG first?
Yeah, so if you scroll a bit down on the Liquipedia page, you see July 20, we play RNG. July 21st, second game is versus Liquid, rematch. And then OG versus Nigma. And then last game is OG versus TSM. And 2 teams get knocked out from groups. And I don't know what the difference is between first... it goes straight to semis. Second and third go to quarters. Okay.
Yep.
Fun system.
I like the system for single elim. I think is how it should be. Like you do a group, and the group really matters, and then you go into a playoffs where you get punished for one loss. It's over.
I mean, it's a lot of money for not many games and only single elimination. Oof.
Oh yes.
Every game is hype. It means like very hot.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 teams are eliminated directly from the group from the 5. Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna be super hype. I don't think this arena is gonna be organized for audiences. I think it's gonna be more like a set, for an online product. Because I don't think they're gonna be able to bring a lot of people in there. And
no.
Yeah. They're doing many other games, so it's gonna be like a month of tournaments and games.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. They started a few days ago. I think they have like Rainbow Six and Apex and a few other things. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass, but I know they have other games. Okay. Which is the more hype? Who do you want to face there? The Chinese teams, Misha? I'm picking for you.
No, I mean, of course, if we get to see LGD, it's like such an interesting game. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I said I'm not watching China that much, but of course I'm watching top teams still, and I know LGD were not in a good form recently because like they started losing so much on DPC, they secured their slot, and uh, they were close to even Division 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they were close to relegation. Well, they picked it up on the second part of the season. They ended up 4-3, but they were like 2-3, I think, at one point, something like that.
Yeah, scary stuff. But the way they play, so unique and interesting. Like I'm always learning from them, and would be cool to play. Like yeah, it's like the most hype, I think.
Johan, how about you? Do you watch a lot of the Chinese Dota?
No, but that's the region I caught a few games from. I didn't really watch C or NA. But yeah, I think it's quite different from Europe. Like you see some of the same things, but you can tell that it's different. And I do think Europe is better overall. Like if you're looking at all the teams, but I think China was the second strongest region. Not having seen all the C games or NA games, but I dare say that they come after CIS in Europe, at least for season 3.
Dude, yeah. I haven't seen any of these games. LGD versus RNG, they pick Tinker. LGD picked Tinker. What the fuck?
I think I saw that game. That was the game that was a super good Tinker game, and they won, right?
Yeah, they won. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was watching that game. Yep.
Holy shit! And then they picked against Aster Naga carry. Holy shit!
Rare hero, but they stick to their signatures still. Still same heroes.
Naga fans.
Oh man, it's gonna be super exciting. I feel that I've said the same thing over and over and over, but I just miss Dota LAN, international Dota LANs so much. I'm fucking tired of this.
So what's your schedule like, Misha? Now that you're gonna go to Saudi,
yeah,
and from there you go home.
Yeah, I do. I stay there. Then in 9 days Arlington starts, and in 17, 18 days from there ESL 1 Malaysia. Then break into boot camp before TI, and I guess we're thinking about boot camping at Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, and basically end of the year.
Damn, not a bad schedule. 3 tournaments into chill into TI bootcamp. It sounds like good old days. I like.
I mean, yeah, it's a good balance of like not resting too much, but not being too much tired. Like yeah, it's 3 tournaments, but they're pretty much spread from each other, and they're so different. Like yeah, I think it's okay, but I think if there would be 4th tournament, would be too much.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this, if you condense it, like it's almost all within a month, right? The 3 tournaments, and then you take a break. How long would the break be, and how long would the bootcamp be?
Still to be decided, but I think around 2 weeks plus bootcamp should be, and yeah, the rest will be decided. I don't know the exact amount of days like that we have to chill and have bootcamp, so can't say.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we also play before bootcamp usually online, so most likely we come back home. It's like chill days, but we still play. Maybe, who knows?
Awesome. How do you think the experience is gonna be for the first timers for TI? Because everybody seems to be very chill in this team. Do you think they're gonna feel the pressure when they get there?
I mean, of course, everybody will feel the pressure, but I'm sure we're gonna manage it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna work on it, support each other, like make each other comfortable in TI. I've seen how to do it. Gonna be trying to like convey people the message, like how to be okay, how to perform, because yeah, pressure can get into you, I guess, easy.
That's awesome. I can't wait for your first TI with us as a captain. It's gonna be awesome. Johan is gonna be biting his nail and screaming from the back room.
It's gonna be fun. I can't imagine how exciting it will be. I'm sure it'll be the most exciting.
We switch places.
Yeah,
I used to be watching from the booth.
Musical chairs, switch.
How was for you, Misha, then being there watching it but not being able to help them during the game? Was it nerve-wracking?
I mean, I don't usually people say like, how is it like being there, not being able to help them? But I'm not sure. Like, of course, I'm not even thinking at the moment about helping them, right? Like, because I can't. I'm only looking at the game and like praying, trying to find the signs of are we losing or winning. Like, this means we are gonna win. This means we are gonna lose. And you're always like watching the game and like, ooh, yeah, like this thing leads us to the good thing. And you're just praying and like usually sometimes like maybe even texting to some friend like, yo, I'm so stressed, like, do you see this game? Like, I'm dying.
You heard it here first. Coaching is about praying. All right, sit in the back room and pray.
Johan deals with coaching a little bit different. Just yells at the monitor, just screams at it.
I was sitting with Chu yesterday watching the Liquid game.
He told me about the game.
He's so good, like with the copium. He gives everybody so much copium. And then it's like, all I had to do was ask him. It's like, Chu, don't stop. I need more copium. And he instantly found something like, yeah, don't worry. Next fight, this and this. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't think of that. Like, even though it's super, super hopium, it's like, okay, maybe. And then you see the fight, it goes to shit. It's like, Chu, any left? No, nothing left. No copium.
Copium in the tank.
Tank is empty.
I cannot imagine then on the morph game. On the morph game, there was a man who was like, yeah, we can do it. This is easy, Yeah. That was fun. Oh my god. I have never seen a game with Chu.
As an experience, it's very worth.
Well, but now that we've got all the Dota talks out of the way, let's talk about the most important thing. So, Ping Pong. Johan got destroyed by Destrian the other day.
I got my revenge yesterday. It's okay.
Oh, you beat him finally?
Yeah. I actually beat him. Wait, did I beat him twice? I beat him. I think I beat him twice now in yesterday. Okay. Yeah. I beat him once in a best of 3 early in the day, and then we went 1-1, I think, after.
But did you beat him after you told him, you know that the team is mine, right? And then he was like, oh, sorry. I let you win, or that was a fair win?
I beat him earlier in the day, but I think also he was like, I beat him 2-0, but he was maybe stressed because he was queuing Valorant ranked. Okay. And then he had to go. So I think he was like stressed. But then, later on, I think we went 1-1. But it's always like 10-10 overtime, 3 sets. It's like super close games. It's a lot of fun. Misha has kind of like retired a bit from ping pong. I don't know when he will be back. But,
I'm already back. I'm playing every day. It's much worse right now.
Okay. Let's go later. Let's go later.
Ready.
And Chu is so funny to play against. Like the way he tries to snake serve you all the time, and he also waits for people to lose focus. Yeah. You're like warm up with the ball. He sees like the moment you lose focus, and then he serves.
Snake.
The snake. Oh man. Well, we've covered Dota, we covered the Trust Heroes, we covered the DPC. You guys didn't really engage with me on the North American Dota, even though it's what I watched at night. What do you watch when you go to bed? I watched yesterday. I was watching them play, and that's man.
I watch something similar, but it's like different comedy. It's not
different comedy. You watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Do you really ask me what do I watch to bet and get surprised if it's not an Dota? Come on, who goes to bed like, oh, I'm gonna watch an Dota?
Me every day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I don't feel guilty if I fall asleep. It's perfect. I actually like it.
I think you're the only one.
Maybe NA Dota Reddit comments. This one is a good read before bed. I can see that.
What do you normally watch when you go to bed, Misha? Do you watch anything, or you just go to bed like that, like a normal person?
I usually watch some YouTube and NBA videos, and I go to sleep. They make me feel better. They make me feel calm.
Do you guys know that Nouns is one best of one or two best of ones about to go to the major? That's Seafreak.
Oh,
and the
right.
boys.
They have the last series, right?
So, well, no, it's only tiebreakers now.
What happened? What happened?
EG.
I'm watching Gunnar highlights for already 3 months, like in my YouTube. Like I don't know, I'm happy. Like he plays mid for Nouns, right?
Yes.
Like he plays those crazy heroes and has his style. Such an interesting player. Like does all the tricks. Interesting.
So it's a 3-way tie, and this time Nouns instead of TSM.
Yep.
The classic. Okay.
I'm super high for Nouns. The Seafreak.
That's today?
Boy. Yeah, later today.
Yeah, Seafreak. Let's go.
Let's go.
I
would love to have, Quincy and Nouns, but I think that I don't know why, dude. Quincy always chokes in these things against EG, and EG always dumpster them in these things. So
it would be an epic crash if EG lost. That would be an epic plane crash. They're playing today? I guess they're playing in 9 hours. It says 9, 10, and 11. Okay.
Did Quincy or EG secure the major, or they're fighting over?
No, they lost. They lost against EG. They got trashed by them. So
No, I mean the points. What is the position of DPC ranking for EG and Quincy? Are they fighting over each other?
For TI or for the major?
So yeah, I
for
mean
TI.
DPC points.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how much DPC points do they have?
Yeah.
I think they're guaranteed EG. It says here. At least I don't know. It's not guaranteed. Sorry, they're 12th. So I guess they're far from guaranteed.
Ranking DPC.
Yeah.
I see you. Whew, I mean, EG needs every single point, every little.
But is that true though? Because how many invites to NA?
2. No, there's no invite to NA. Johan, it's the same thing that always is points now. It's just points.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so but how many regional qualifier slots for NA? I should also ask, because even if EG don't make it, they're going to make the qualifier.
Only one per region for qualifiers.
It is only one per region?
One per region, yes. Just one team makes it from its regions directly, and then 2 of them makes it to the last chance qualifier.
Okay, well, if EG don't make it to this major, then they're royal super fucked.
I mean, they will have to play Quincy most likely anyway, right? Like, I don't see where are Quincy points.
So there is
Quincy
a world.
16. They have 500 points. So
yeah, they're close.
Johan, there is a world where no North American team makes it directly to points.
Yeah, if they go to the major and it's not EG and they they flunk out early.
Because
and
they've traded so many points. You have Quincy. TSM is the only one that will make it. Not even. Yeah, TSM is all there. So they traded points between TSM, Quincy, EG, and Nouns. So they traded so much that only TSM has the secure points.
Yeah. I mean, TSM is also secured TI and PSG LGD, and we are not 100%, I guess, or I don't know if this is yet to be updated, but it's like 99%, right?
Yeah. We're 99.9,
Thunder Awakening also, and Tundra and Beast Coast are also above 90%. Gaming Gladiators very high. Yeah. I don't know when it starts like being not so secure, but
so let me put it this way: if EG does not make it to the major, they're out. If Quincy doesn't make it to the major, they're out. Yeah. So
I mean, they fight for life basically. This is super hardcore. Yeah.
You see. Now you guys are getting into the groove for North American Dota. Yeah, boys.
Mean, the last part is worth watching. The top 3, I would say the top 8 is not worth watching.
No, I watch, for example, I watch like the Nouns Quincy or Nouns EG, and I was like the Nouns TSM or all that. So going back to the North American Dota and to wrap it up, we have a few minutes left, boys. What are the most exciting things that you've been looking forward doing this week, or something fun for the fans to know about you guys, so we can live in a good note?
I mean, for me, it's easy. It's a big LAN with the team. Want people to watch, want people to cheer for us. We're gonna be feeling how it is playing on big stage with my teammates. Like, gonna be fun, I'm sure. Like seeing each other in real life. Like yo, fist bump, look at me, smile. Like all the good things. Like gonna come. Very hyped to see them. Very hyped to experience it. Hope I'm not gonna go crazy under pressure and forget how to play and start shaking and just die there. I mean, I played already on stages a few times, but still, who knows? Like, it's a major. When I got to major previously, it was like with Team Spirit, I qualified, we got last place, dumpstered by Home in loser bracket, dumpstered in group stage by Vichy Gaming, so I'm seeking for revenge on China Dota, in Saudi at least. So gotta be hype.
Should ask Seb's grandson for Seb's speech if you need.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't think that Vichy Gaming is gonna dumpster anybody. They're gonna go to the second division in China.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They're one game up. No, they're done. They're done. Second division. Tiebreaker. Sorry, they play tiebreakers with Iho.
There's a 4-way tie in China that could happen. Did it happen?
Yes, they're all 4-3 on the top and 3-4 in the middle.
Wait, let me see. What does it look like here? Did they wrap up all the games, so the tiebreaker happened?
No, the tiebreaker is happening on Sunday.
And one team gets knocked, and then they're also doing a tiebreaker for relegation.
Yes, they're doing the Iho Vichy game, and then they have to do the tiebreak for Stream Gaming, Aster, PSG,
LGD, and Ares. Okay. Well, there's 2 Team Asters, so
correct.
2 Team Asters might go to the major, but only one could go to TI anyway. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be us next year, with OG Old and OG Young, just fighting it in the middle of Portugal. We'll have
OG
to different.
We'll just go through qualifiers always.
Yeah, OG Old will not be going to the major. OG Old will be staying at the bootcamp looking at OG Young getting points for the major. Hopefully, so we don't have to play each other in the qualifier.
So they changed actually the rules, because last year, remember, like the Mid One, Ohio, Mushi team, they found a way also to break the system. So this year, you can only change 2 players from your DPC 3 to the open qualifiers, to the close qualifiers to TI.
Aha.
So you cannot snake them. Now, the way of snaking now is that you have to change for DPC 3. Like, for example, if you were to make a team on DPC 3, you put all the players there, and you play for the 7 weeks, then you can play with the close qualifiers like that. But now you cannot form teams now. So only 2 of them could get. So I'm sorry for all the fans, the Seb, Anna, Jerax and all that will not happen.
Shit.
Don't hate us. This Valve. All Valve.
We would have done it, like 10 OG rosters in D1. Just not allowing us to be OG Seed, OG Old, OG New, OG something. We have a lot of ideas.
OG and OG Southeast Asia. So.
I mean, they're just holding us down. Like, just give us like little window to breathe. Like immediately, we'll blow up.
Misha, it's always wonderful to have you here. You're one of the most fun guests we ever had. Thank you for everything you're doing. I know that you work your fucking ass off, and it shows. And we're very grateful for that and all the positive energy you bring. We see you laughing during the games. Sorry, Johan?
PMA King.
PMA King. And yeah, Johan, from you, I know, anything you would like to say to wrap the podcast?
No, be proud, Misha. I'm so proud of what you've done already. Enjoy the tournaments to come. Enjoy the ride, I like how everything sounds. I'm looking forward for you to get some rest too after this grueling 2 seasons
really
non-stop.
Yeah,
and now it'll be 3 3 lands, and enjoy. Look forward to the relaxing. Don't kill yourself yet. You got to peak at TI and keep your eyes on the prize. Be proud, because I think everyone is. Whoever's not proud is just a fucking OG hater, and we know what that's like. We find them in the Reddit comments where they belong. And,
I see them all every day.
yeah. And they give us fuel every day. Thanks to all the people who love us, support us. Small thanks to all the bitch ass haters who fuel us. Bigger shout out to all the people who make this happen. All the people who love Dota, and to you, Misha, and to the boys. You have been an inspiration already.
Yeah.
And I know the best is yet to come. Oh my God, just turned on the Thompson stream and there's a CM mid.
Also, one more thing. Before that, wanted to say thanks to fans. For example, sometimes we lose, and boys and girls, they write me in Discord, like, yo, don't worry, we still love you, sending pictures like, it's okay. Like, after we lost the league, somebody just sent me big square, like, picture. It's like white on the background and just words, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks.
It's okay.
Like, I mean, it actually feels okay, because like, of course, hate is also coming. Oh, you bet against yourself, you're finally losing. Like, of course, it's coming. But like sometimes you see like this, like, oh, it's okay, thanks. And actually, like literally after every loss, there is somebody, at least one person, to like write like, yo, don't give up. You're like, we love you. You're gonna come back. And it's actually something. I'm also human. Like, I feel it. Like, haters also are here and fans are battling them. I'm happy for it.
Nice. That was an epic battle. I love this battle.
Yeah.
It's like, Misha, you have inherited a lot of hate for Johan. Now it's on you, Oh, you are now in OG. Well, we hate you too. Why? Because in 2013, Johan cut me off in the hot dog line, and I hate him. It's like, okay, cool.
I mean, once you win anything, you also just get like you get like an increase of 300% haters. I don't know why, but when you don't win anything, like that's like not so many haters. They're still in the cave, and then as soon as something happens,
the reason is extremely easy. They just saw you win, they start betting on you every game and expect you to win every game. And once you lose first time, like, oh no, you fucked up their whole family, their whole business. Like, you just destroyed my life. I hate you. Like, story all this time.
It's sad but true.
Sad but true. Thank you so much, boys. Thank you so much for this podcast. It was amazing. One of my favorite. We have also launched the OG Latino in Twitter for all the Spanish fans and Spanish speaking fans. Así que voy a decirles hola a ellos y luego podemos hacer un clip para ellos.
Hola, amigos.
Hola. Misha, how do you say hola?
I participated in it. Hola.
You did?
Hola.
Hola.
Yeah.
Mi nombre es Misha.
My Spanish fans are number one.
Number one. All of them are one.